how to grow leaders, and in this we have come to mentoring, the mentorships. Yesterday I had a beautiful talk with one of our very senior professional mentor, Mr. Chakravarti. While I was talking to him and shared my views on mentoring, he comes up with a absolutely new word to me and his views on mentoring. I share with you my talk with Mr. Chatterjee yesterday, and the new word which I learned for him is a function of this sounding board. He's a professional mentor, my friend, and he acts as one of the chief executive. Asked me to act as a chief executive myself. And this often provides a valuable function as a sounding board. Sounding board, a sounding board is a structure actually above a pulpit or a rostrum or a platform used basically to give distinctiveness and sonority to the sound spoken from there. Following this metaphor, Mr. Chatterjee was explaining, a modern successful professional mentor, he said he helps the subordinates and colleagues by listening to them think something through to hear their own voice. Interesting. I don't get this from any textbooks, but hearing for a person himself is not only interesting but an eye opener besides being a lesson. My friend, the leadership as such, as I've said, is a conversation with leadership implicitly or explicitly, as the subject is not the agenda at all. The reason is not surprising. The outside professional mentor is unable to observe the client, subordinates, peers at the team leadership level at work as a leader. The mentor, not usually having experience as a leader, is not the sort of person the subordinates will learn leadership from them. In other words, leadership mentoring. The leadership mentoring, whether it's at the operational leadership or strategic leadership, the man has to know his job and substance. He has to know what he is talking about. This reaching to a position, holding a position, is not enough. If you do not know, you cannot be effective when it comes to the leadership mentoring. If you want that, look inside your organization and institution and the persuadable team, operational and strategic leaders, to start doing the job for which they are being paid. And here Mr. Chatterjee has his few suggestions which I am going to share with you. He said, how do you do that? And he gave very distilled suggestion from his experience in the form of a distilled wisdom, easier to understand by everybody, and put it into practice too. His first suggestion is, do some detective work and discover one or two operational leaders among those in your team who are as busy as anyone, yet find the time to bring on their apprentice leaders. Good suggestion. We all can do it. While remaining busy or working our own work, we should also have time enough to observe in your operational leadership or team leadership to choose the one who are fit to groom and promote or evaluate to a higher level. Then he says, organize a hour or 2 hour meeting depending upon the availability of time, and with all your team leaders and operation leaders, where those chosen can talk for about 10 to 15 minutes or so about how they go about it. Then you open it for general discussion. He says, if we can add a perspective from another institution or another organization, once recognized for the best practice, so much the better. Good and a practical suggestion. And ultimately he says, Colonel Saab, for leadership, grooming, mentoring, always speak briefly. Yourself, explaining that it is part of your role to ensure that the organization maximizes every bit of leadership potential in it and every level, at every level. Point out, he says, the obvious, namely that you cannot do it by yourself, but you are counting on every operational and team leader in the room, in the organization, to play their part to achieve the ultimate of the institution or the organizations. Team, working as a team, you have to take the most and the best in your team to put it into practice and maximize the benefit. My friend Mr. Chatterjee's suggestions are so realistic and so practical that most managers, line managers up the channel, in the channel, they do not, if they are little bit of this thing, they can carry on to the mentoring to individual members of their team very effectively. Thank you very much.